Nine-time, am I right? Nine-time world champion.
Yeah.
Standing the cannon ring.
Let's go, Cam.
Okay, now you are, baby.
A bark, a bite, a overhand right. Welcome to K9 Boxing. And it's yours truly, Cornelius K9 Bundridge. And we definitely in the game. Now, did y'all see the fights last night? Lomachenko barely beat his opponent. And Jake Paul put that work in against Anderson Silva. Stop it! And Devin Haney looked like a heavyweight. Standing next to your boy, Lomachenko. What's up, Keith? It's all good, homie. No cap. Oh, yeah. Spider Moose. A bark, a bite, a overhand right. Yeah, so all is well. Yeah, so definitely. So yeah, Jake Paul, man, he's showing everybody he got something.
You're live.
Yeah, but I need to see how many people on live. Okay, that's what I couldn't find. So yeah, what up though? No cap. Can y'all hear me now? No cap. Can you hear me now? What's up, Wrangler? Can y'all hear me? Yo, can y'all hear me? Okay, well, Jack, what's happening? Trying to go live in a whole different way. Don't think I'm gonna go live like this again. Man, Wrangler. Okay, Spider Moose. All is well. Yeah, there's some old new stuff I'm trying, boy, and it ain't all that. Man, so look, Jake Paul, they, somebody always got something to say. I mean, just listen. He ain't one of my favorite dudes, but he winning. He winning. He being smart doing it. He bringing more eyeballs to the sport of boxing. He's trying to help boxing by getting fighters, you know, medical attention. He's trying to come up with a union. I mean, just think about it. I mean, he give more than a lot of these top boxers, real boxers, guys that's been boxing all their life. He done gave back more than them. So how can we? Oh, I feel like we shouldn't even go against the grain. So what he came from the YouTube world, but he's taking boxing serious. You ain't talking about boxers that's playing video games all day, who ain't taking boxing serious, who smoking weed. You don't care. First thing you'll say is don't judge. So, man, let that man do what he do. Like I said, he doing a lot of fighters some justice. He's bringing attention to needed subjects and bringing some entertainment with it. Exactly. So, listen, hey, I respect, no matter the color, because people want to make it a race thing. No, it ain't no race thing with me. I love all people that's trying to do good. Trying to do good. Doing the right thing. When y'all tap in, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. So no cap. Can you hear me now? I hear you said, I see you just put on the screen, there's no audio, or is it just me? Okay, you can hear it now. All right, well, we on. So yeah, Lomachenko, you know, um, like I was saying before even Devin Haney said it, Lomachenko ain't gonna fight Devin Haney like he fought his opponent last night. You gotta remember, Lomachenko has been incognito. He's been, fighting war, trying to help his country. He ain't even been thinking about no boxing. So he's rusty, like my homeboy nicknamed Rusty. Um, and he got a lot of rust off. And his opponent was definitely the perfect person to help him to get ready for Devin Haney. He was slower, he was stronger, he looked like he was bigger, but at the same time, he was just what Vasiliy Lomachenko needed to prepare for Devin Haney. But I think Lomachenko's best days have come and gone. One thing you can't do is you can't play boxing. Even if you ain't trying to play boxing, you can't play boxing. And whenever, I don't think he can go to war and come back. And, they try to get Muhammad Ali to go to war. He said, hey, I'm just done. Y'all gonna force me, to go to war. I can't box if I don't go to war. Oh, I'm just done. Well, Lomachenko said, I'm going to war for my country. And, he went over there. I don't know if he actually fought, but he definitely disappeared from boxing. And while he was doing all that, the other fighters were fighting. Devin Haney ended up getting all the belts that he lost. He ended up getting. So yeah, Devin Haney, and even Lomachenko said that he's the A side. It might be, the other one might be in my car. What's up, though? Harry Thomas. Yeah, hey, and Devin Haney, to a certain extent, and you got to be that to a certain extent in a boxing game. When time be, or when opportunity presents itself, you got to be the bully. And Devin Haney, he bullied George Kambosos. He know he could bully him, so what he did is he said, "I'll fight you in your country, and I'll give you a rematch if I beat you in your country." So the man went and kicked down the door and whooped that. We ain't gonna call him a trick, but that's the like button. So when y'all tap in, y'all whoop the like button. But yeah, he went and did his thing. So you gotta give him credit where credit is due. Now, at one point in time, we would be saying that Devin Haney would be biting off more than he can chew if he was to step in the ring against the Lomachenko. But, Father Time is undefeated. So, and at the same time, Devin Haney know how to win. Being around Floyd Mayweather, you're going to end up catching up or catching on to some good habits. And one good habit that Devin Haney ended up accomplishing or ended up having or getting and being around me, Cornelius K9 Bundridge, and the Crunk team, and Emmanuel Stewart, hashtag Detroit versus everybody. The boy knows how to win. And he ain't trying to mess that money up. And you lose one fight, and them zeros you was getting in your check will not be as many as they were before. No cap. Styles make fights. Now, don't get me wrong, Lomachenko's still a beast. But, like myself, you can't get older and then think you can fight once a blue moon against young fighters that's up and coming and hungry and want what you had or trying to defend what they already have. And Lomachenko is still 34, and that's old for a little guy. Thank you, SB. This me? Okay. All right, I got you. Appreciate it. So yeah, definitely, man. When y'all tap in, y'all hit the like button. And Lomachenko is still 34. Yeah, 34. Listen, 34 wasn't old for someone like me. Remember, I won my first world title at 37. Now, remember, I started boxing at the age of 18. 11 count, but 11 don't count. I actually stepped in a boxing gym and started hitting the punching bag at the age of 11. But can I count it? Yeah. But do I count it? No. I started competing, and I had my first amateur fight at 18 years old. And I only had 10 amateur fights. And I'm a big boy, so it's different when, see, a lot of the smaller guys, their advantages is the speed. When you start getting older, that advantage for us is the speed. It actually leaves you. And so his speed, he ain't as fast as he used to be, but he still got experience. And good dude, but I wouldn't bet on no Lomachenko, not against Devin Haney. Devin Haney, it seems like whoever he steps in the ring with, he has a good chance to beat. Gervonta Davis, it seems like whoever he steps in the ring with, he has a chance to beat. Ryan Garcia, Shakur Stevenson. I mean, man, that division right there is the talent-wise the best division in boxing. Now, Jake Paul, if you ask me, he stole the show because Jake Paul beat someone that people thought he would lose to. Man, Jake Paul, he's always gonna lose when he get in the ring with somebody. He can't beat Tyron Woodley. Stop it. He can't beat Ben Askren. It's over. He can't beat Nate Robinson. Stop it. And so, you can't listen to people as haters, you know? Or you can't listen to a biased person just because you like somebody. Don't mean that person gonna win. Skills pay the bills. So I'm going with who I think gonna win. No matter if I like him or I don't like him. I'm gonna call it ace and a spade. Some people can't keep it real at all. No, I don't think. I think Crawford definitely should have left Bob Arum because for some reason Bob Arum only takes certain people so far, and he's not gonna let you get past that. He's not gonna let you get to the next level. Floyd would never have been Floyd and made the money he made if he wouldn't have left. Harry Thomas, we on YouTube, my brother. I'm trying to get you all my dogs from YouTube to tap in with me on YouTube. I mean, all my dogs on Facebook to tap in with me on YouTube. So yeah, come again. I'm right here. We right on K9 Boxing on YouTube. Yeah, I trained being Askren, Bobby, and you might have a point right there because when I was training being Askren, I was asking being like, man, you know, um, stay a little longer when we was training. And he always had somewhere to go. He had somewhere to be. And I used to be like, man, you got to take this guy serious. Like training should be over with when the trainer says it's over with. You feel me? I would dare bet against nobody. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That's a good point, Otero. He said Haney versus Lomo is like Mayweather versus Pacquiao. You know what? That sounds about good. Yep, you saw like you owned something. Yes, sir. I'm having a hard time dealing with A whole lot going on. Do you think that Lomachenko lost? Do y'all think Lomachenko lost to Jamaine Ortiz? Because that was a close fight. I know before I turned the channel to watch the main event between Jake Paul and Anderson Silva, I had that fight neck and neck. So I didn't see the last few rounds, but boy, oh boy, that young man, he was fighting his butt off. He was doing good. I believe a lot of it was because they sparred before, and I believe a lot of it was because Lomachenko was getting older. And last but not least, I believe a lot of it because Lomachenko ain't fought in over a year. Yeah, no cap. I trained being aspirin. Yeah, I trained being aspirin for 3 weeks. Yep, 3 weeks. And if you go look at the fight before he got caught, you can see some of the stuff that I was showing him was working. But you got to have me in your corner because you gonna go back to the old habits that you been had, and you gonna be in trouble. I mean, come on, man, Jake. Think about it. Tyron Woodley. What was Tyron Woodley gonna do for him in the corner? He don't know about no boxing. How is he gonna have a UFC fighter who's actually still competing himself, work your corner in a boxing match? Stop it! Come on, man. When he told me, I'll tell you, man, listen, man, my feelings was hurt. I ain't gonna lie to you. As a man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was hurt when he told me he was gonna have Tyron Woodley in his corner. And the very next person that Jake Paul fought was Tyron Woodley. Come on, man. That man, you already know what it is. Yeah, Ortiz was tailored to Lomo. He wasn't trying to. He was. And did a good job from what I saw. Like I say before I turn to the main event, Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva. No, I don't think that. I think that Lomachenko was starting late in his fights because he fight once a year. So he rusty. Rusty. You hear me? Yeah, I know that hip replacement hurt being Askren a lot because it was a lot that he couldn't do in training because of the hip. He couldn't really run. Like he couldn't run no sprints. Yeah, he got that wrestling. That wrestling messed him up, man. He had every time I looked up, he had this injury, that injury. We couldn't do this, we couldn't do that. Oh yeah, he definitely was but he still thought he could beat Jake Paul. He like, man, it's Jake, man, nothing I could tell him about Jake Paul. But I know boxing, so I don't underestimate nobody. And two things he did he shouldn't have did is, underestimate him and not keep me in camp. You know? Uh, Yo, I hear some music. Hey, SB. That makes sense. Yeah. Can y'all still hear me? Hey, Bobby. What's up, D? Okay. Yeah, SB, the music is loud. Somebody said. You hear me? Is the music loud now? Yo. Okay, it's better. Okay, Otero, good. Yo, Smitty. Yeah, like I said, I'm trying something new for a chance. You feel me? So what y'all think? Y'all think Lomachenko won? Y'all think Jamaine Ortiz won? Or was it a close fight? Do y'all say, or y'all believe it was a draw? Talk to me, y'all. Yeah, Lomachenko. Lomachenko want that Devin Haney fight, and Jake Paul, smart man, he want to fight Nate Diaz. And my whole thing is this right here. I mean, me as a boxer, only thing I like about what Jake Paul is doing is he's bringing new eyeballs to the sport of boxing. But come on, man, real talk, it is a circus. I mean, come on, man. If we had real boxers or we had boxers that was fighting each other, I mean, we got to settle for whatever we can get. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence hasn't signed to fight each other yet. So, hey, what are we supposed to do? Sit there and wait? So, hey, the next best thing is somebody that's bringing new eyeballs to the sport of boxing. Everybody know who Jake Paul is, so they want to see him fight. So, who are we to not let him fight? You let Conor McGregor fight Floyd Mayweather, so Jake Paul can fight whoever he want to fight. And it ain't no one and done. The man has fought 5, 6 fights now. But far as being a main event, I don't know about all that. But hey, Showtime, they for it. You know, they got a big audience. They worth billions. So hey, it is what it is. It's gonna make more people get involved in boxing. I'm for it. Bum versus bum. Let's see what bum wins. If it's a round fight, if it's a what fight, if it's a 1 round fight, Diaz beats Jake. Diaz has awesome cardio. And see, now you get a lot of UFC fighters that's actually paying attention to boxing because now the people that like Jake, like Nate Diaz, most likely are UFC fighters. They're gonna watch boxing now. So when you didn't have UFC fans watching the sport of boxing, guess what? Now they tuned into boxing. Now they starting to like boxing now. Now they know who Lomachenko is because they follow boxing now. So you got to remember, in the whole, Jake Paul doing more for boxing than you can imagine. Yeah, Nate Diaz ain't gonna listen. I do not see Nate Diaz fighting Jake Paul. If Nate Diaz to go out there and learn and get a few fights first, and then he can fight Jake Paul. But don't go out there and fight Jake Paul, and you ain't been fighting pro boxing matches. I don't care if you boxed as an amateur or none of that. You got to be competing as a pro in a boxing ring, and you need about 2, 3 fights in a row. I would look. Jake Paul ain't going nowhere because the name that Nate Diaz has, Jake Paul can go out there and fight him a few YouTubers or UFC fighters and build and get his experience together, and then he can fight Jake Paul. But I wouldn't fight Jake Paul off the jump because he ain't sharp. He don't know how it feels to be in a boxing ring as a pro. Oh yeah, come on, man. You already know. He just trying to get his name out here. He trying to get people to take him serious. That's why he throwing Canelo Alvarez's name out there. But man, Canelo Alvarez, like man, he'll knock Jake Paul out. Real talk. And if y'all know boxing, y'all know it's a game. Jake Paul just playing the game. And why be mad at him? The game is played right now by a lot of people. And all he doing probably is watching Floyd Mayweather do it. So Floyd getting away with it. How come Jay can't get away with it? When y'all tap in, y'all make sure y'all whoop the like button for me. It's your boy. It's your buddy. My buddy. And hit the like button. Yeah, yes, he does follow Floyd blueprint. Thank you. Of course he's following this blueprint. Why wouldn't? Why wouldn't you? And that's the fight. You know what? That's the fight that I wouldn't mind seeing. Even though Jake Paul would have probably lost to Floyd, just because Floyd's so much bigger than him. And see, Jake's smart enough to say, I don't want to fight you in no exhibition. See what I'm saying? Because guess what? In the exhibition, Floyd can stay the same size he is and use his skills and his speed to beat him. But if they fight in a real fight, Floyd would have to get up and wait. And to get up and wait, to gain weight, it'll slow him down. So now he'll be getting hit with shots that he normally wouldn't get hit with. But Floyd's smart enough to not to fall for that. You know what I mean? An old Floyd, a slow Floyd, a fat Floyd, an out of shape Floyd, a heavy Floyd would probably lose to a Jake Paul. And what would y'all say then? That'd be the biggest upset in boxing history. If Jake Paul fought Floyd Mayweather and he beat him in a pro fight. Stop it! And trust me, if Floyd got desperate and looked past Jake Paul and gained all that weight and said, hey, I can still beat him, man, listen. All things are possible. And all you got to do is be better than your opponent just that one night. Just that one night. Yep, Floyd ain't about to do that. He is not about to get in the ring with no Jake Paul. He ain't stupid. Not in a pro boxing match, because then, like I say, he gonna have to gain too much weight. He ain't about to fight no Andy Reeves Jr. Them real heavyweights will knock Jake Paul out. He didn't want to see them top guys. Oh man, come on. Once he saw that Hakeem Rockman Jr. was ready, man, he pulled out the fight so quick. He says, over. I'm done. And I ain't mad at him. Well, rough way loses. Oh, who lost their O? He's not going to be able to pull the trigger. He's not going to be able to pull the trigger. Go. I don't know. I think Hakeem Rodman did make weight. Once he made weight, Jake Paul said, nah, man, we straight. Somebody in the team told him, boy, hey, listen, man, that man about to beat you. Gonna mess your money up. Yeah, Rodman would have gave him that work. Oh, yeah, listen. Time, all it takes is time and experience. You can't do nothing but get better and better. So he's definitely looking good. Yeah. I noticed something was jumping off. Yeah, Y'all see him. Yeah, that's a real knockdown. Down goes a lot of people just because they can't believe it, or they don't want to give Jake respect. You know, they saying it was a setup. Come on, man, it wasn't no setup. Yeah, I'm quite sure they do test for steroids and all that other stuff. Yep, that boy didn't get better. I knew he was gonna beat Anderson Silva. I just didn't think Anderson Silva had enough power, and I feel like his age played a big part in him not going to the next level. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all tap in. It's yours truly, Cornelius K9 Bundles, the oldest world champ in junior middleweight history. Yeah, Anderson Silva. Look at him, y'all. He had a chance to retire Jake Paul. Could he do it? No. It's over. Yeah, Silva, he all right. Timing is everything, though. When he got called for the fight, he probably was sitting back chilling, counting his money that he made in UFC. Because you remember his the fight that he won was the best victory he ever had. Was against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. But from there on out, everybody looking at him like a real boxer. Stop it! Too much, man. Anderson Silva can box. Yeah, so can Jake Paul. And see, one thing Jake Paul got is a kill instinct. I don't know, man. Out of 8-round fight, I might have gave Anderson Silva 2 rounds, if that. Yeah, he didn't do good at all. That second round, he started coming on. I said, okay, all right, he a better boxer. He's just saying he's strong, and his timing was off. Now you gave him a rematch. I would go with Anderson Silva if they fought in a rematch. Anderson Silva knew they was about to fight. Jake Paul, he won and done. He if he fights you in a rematch and you did good the first time, he gonna call you on a short notice, like he did Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley gave Jake Paul his hardest fight the first time. As a matter of fact, to this day, he gave him his hardest fight the first time. But the second time, he gave him a short notice. And in doing that, he was able to knock him out. A lot of people think it was a setup because he waved his hand, he rocked his hand like he was letting them know, okay, here it comes, like, you ready? And then he just fell, like, no, man. Jake Paul said, y'all gonna let me up in here. Sire the ruler, what up, though, champ? $313D, what it do? Rocket.
Touch gloves now. Come out fighting at the bell.
If he could fight,
was doing right from the start of his career. Went right into the deep end because of his
if he could fight YouTubers and make money, shoot, let him do it. Why not?
Just like that from the outside.
Now this fight right here was a good fight.
Ortiz gave up a lot of energy.
He fought a good fight.
Body shot from Ortiz.
And
Watch his hands
hey,
go on the inside against Lomachenko.
Jamie looked good though. You hear me early on?
He had a year ago as Lomachenko was preparing for Richard Commey. All of boxing.
Yeah, he was doing a good job.
Tape
Wrapped around the wrist of Ortiz.
Yes, it's the type of tape that he's using. He said it's very abrasive, and so it's scraped on the. Get Loma defensive. Get him out of his stance. Loma breaks his stance.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you caught it too, my dog. Sire the ruler.
You see, he's a standard power right-hand fighter.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, George Greek.
First couple rounds, but it is effective. Let's see if it can continue.
D313, what's up with you, boy? How was your day today?
Able to get out of ring.
Bing, 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 bing.
Man, yeah. Tyron Woody done got knocked out so many times. Oh, my goodness.
Ortiz out. You see the discipline. No discipline from Ortiz, dropping his hand.
It is interesting to note that you have.
Oh yeah, Loma got hurt. Loma got a lot of more experience than George Kambosos. I would have loved to see George Kambosos versus Lomachenko. I think that would have been a great fight. George Kambosos kind of reminds me of Ricky Hatton.
Number one pound for pound fighter.
To contend with. Yeah, but can he sustain it? That's the question.
I agree, Bobby. Bobby Smitty.
I know he's fighting a taller fighter, but he can flick that jab.
He's on point like Cedar, boy.
Shooting those left hands to the body like Ramirez did, and then bring it to the head.
Look at Ortiz. He hears the clap, and he says, I'm just going to throw.
And Loma started coming on, though, but Ortiz is fighting, though. That was a good fight, look.
Big left.
Ortiz, stock done went up. Even with that loss, his stock done went up. Whoever didn't know about Ortiz, they know about him now. And I don't know what they thinking, having Lomachenko on a pound-for-pound list. I mean, that performance he just had, it ain't my fault, and it's his fault that he ain't fought in over a year. But whoever worked for ESPN that's doing the ratings, man, they should be fired because
every time you hear that clap,
it's all cap. They way off with the ratings.
Lomachenko up, seeing the eye close or start to close Ortiz.
Just because you work good don't mean that you're still good. When it's over, it's over.
To start to steal the play.
And Lomachenko better do everything he can by the end of next year. I get Lomachenko 2 more years and it's over with, all the way over with. He better do everything he can in less than 2 years. 2 years at the most. Hey, and I like Lomo. Lomo, humble guy. He actually followed me on Twitter. You know, we follow each other on Twitter. Cool dude. But man, you gotta stay active. You gotta stay accurate. You gotta stay
Jamaine Ortiz,
sharp.
Worcester, Massachusetts.
You gotta continue to fight a lot. Not as much as Canelo. Canelo overdid it. That's why he had to take a break. He took the whole year off. He took, the rest of the year off. He was overtraining, doing too much, trying to break all these records.
It's that right eye that's now
Trying to be the best or the greatest Mexican fighter of all time. That spot is already took. Julio Chavez. And nobody taking that no time soon. I mean, El Toro says William Zepeda, a good boxer. Zepeda. Shoot, Garcia, Jojo.
Underneath with the right uppercut to the body.
Diaz.
Both men right in the pocket.
Right there, he's using his physicality right now. I bumped them all.
Bigger man.
Exactly.
Shoulder him.
That's right. You got to keep adapting.
Good work right there from Ortiz. Just occupy Ortiz.
Y'all make sure I hit the like button. We got 30 in the building. 22 likes. Let's catch up. Let's make like Hines and catch up. Yeah, that was a good fight though, man. Listen, I really, if I hadn't paid the money for the fight,
Right hand again.
The Jake Paul Anderson Silva fight, and I wasn't gonna call it, or then man, I would have watched. I would have continued to watch this fight because it was looking mighty interesting, and I sure wanted to see who they was gonna give, who hand they was gonna raise, or who they was gonna get a decision to.
There's a left hand that came in from Lomachenko.
Oh, 23 likes. Okay, Spider Moose. I got you. You already know, Rocket. They got to stop it. How long? Not long, big fella. It's over. That's right. Hey, but shout out to Lomachenko. He did his thing, y'all. He back.
Trying to get back in contention.
This is what you've been thinking about. He's got to go right now because Loma is going to go.
Been doing this since you're 7
Yeah, I think the pound for pound list. Anybody can create their own pound for pound list. Whoever I feel like is the best pound for pound fighter in the world, it's my opinion. And you might not agree with my opinion. I might not agree with your opinion. But pound for pound list, hey, it's everybody got their own pound for pound list. Now, if you want to be a follower or if you want to agree with somebody, you can. But if you don't want to agree with somebody, you don't have to. Pound for pound list, a lot of pound for pound lists is biased, and we just, like I said, we got our opinions. But definitely, even though Lomachenko came back, won a fight, back in the game, he definitely should be on the pound for pound list. No, not right now. Let him get back sharp. He can earn his way back on there if he go out there and beat Devin Haney. Or if he go out there and beat Gervonta Davis, yeah, he can get back on the pound for pound list. But
Constantino scores the bout 116-112, and Frank Lombardi scores the bout 117-111 by unanimous decision.
But it's all good. Vasiliy Lomachenko, look at him, y'all. He back, y'all. Outer card of the draw, though. I hate to see the young guy who put up a good performance, fought his heart out, fought his butt off, take an L. But they ain't about to mess that money up. You hear me? We give him an L. Yeah, we give him an L. So what? He'll still be all right. But we about to put Lomachenko up in there with Devin Haney. And one thing I wouldn't trust is Bar Arum, because Bar Arum old school. He remind me of Don King. Boy, them boys are old school, and they all about that money. And if you snooze, you lose. And you make one bad decision, it's over. They gonna get you. Shoot, Terrence Crawford started counting his money like, hold on. And I was surprised, like, Bar Arum would say some of the craziest things in the world. Like, if you promote somebody, why would you be talking about him? This guy can't sell out. I'm losing more money than I'm getting. I'm spending more money than I'm like, dang, he talking straight about Terrence Crawford. Like, this man don't hear. Like, this man ain't a star out here. Or this man can't do better. And like, Terrence Crawford actually need him anymore. I mean, it's over. Fair exchange. I'm out. I'm OUT. Oh, yeah, it's going to get mighty interesting in Terror. Straight up swindlers, bro. You hear me? They all about that bread. They all about that pizza. They all about that slice. They all about that bread. You hear me? For sure. Oh, yeah, I might have to do that one because Bavar, good fighter. Ramirez has been on my show a few times. I'm rolling with Ramirez. Well, I hope you win. And the man is like, well, I think he's like 44, 45 and oh. The man is up there. Like, he's chasing that Floyd Mayweather record. So, yeah, we're going to definitely cut that. We're going to definitely film that fight. Yes, it's a promotional tool. Don't get me wrong, though. A lot of times, the people that put their pound for pound list together, they be on point with, a lot of the people they got in the pound for pound list. But I mean, the order could definitely, number 1, number 2, and 3 could be actually flipped around in any way you want to flip it. But every now and then they get it wrong by putting somebody in there that shouldn't be in there anymore. If you retire, they'll put Tyson Fury in a pound for pound list and keep him there, even though he said he done retired. Stop it! It's over. When it's over, it's over. How you gonna have him in a pound for pound list and he done retired? When a fighter retired, that means it's over. So he should be actively on nobody's pound for pound list when he done retired. But since he has a big name or a star, cats want to use that name or that recognition. So that's the reason why they keep a guy like Tyson Fury name out here or Lomachenko name out here. And I don't really think too much of boxing as racist. I think more or less it's about, well, if you want to call green racism, then we're going to say that's racism because they all about that green. Whoever can get us the most money, white, black, green, Mexican, whatever, I don't care. They about that green. And one thing Jake Paul is doing is he's bringing the networks green. He's making green. So guess what? They rolling with him. KSI, he a black dude. He got a lot of followers. So he making green. So it ain't a black and white thing. It's a green thing. The face is going to be whoever they think sells. There you go, Bobby. That's it. It's entertainment. It's business. I mean, sometimes it don't have to make dollars to make sense, but majority of times, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Exactly, Bobby. KSI get views too. Think about it. Anthony Joshua get views. So Tyson Fury get views. Black man, white man, guess what? Country behind them. Guess what? Get views. Guess what? Get green. Guess what? Pizza. They get bread. That's right. You already know. So it is what it is. So y'all gotta keep it a buck. Or y'all should keep it a buck. So when y'all tap in, man, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Jake Paul, Anderson Silva. It was a good fight, though. Y'all got to admit, though, it was a good fight. I mean, we was able to see Jake Paul could fight on a high level. He could go 8 rounds now. He's working his way on up to 10 rounds. For you know it, he'll be going 12 rounds. And don't be surprised if they get him the right opponent to fight for a belt and he end up winning. They're not gonna let him. He's not gonna fight against no real fighter. I'm talking about a top 10 real fighter. They gonna get him a vacant belt. Watch, and he gonna beat a hand-picked fighter for the vacant belt and become a world champ. They're gonna be, man, Jake Paul, he a world champ. Then they're gonna really be able to sell him because they're gonna say he got a belt. And so he really can fight now if he a world champ, Now As long as there's real boxers there that has the title, then he won't become world champ. But guess what? He don't even have to become world champ. He already made his own belt. Stop it! He made his own belt, so he good. That's right, Heavy Bag, a.k.a. Heavy. Whoop that trick. Stop it. It's over. Yeah, see, David Benavidez is a big boy. That's right. Oh, yeah, he a big boy. That's why he be putting it on these boys. That's why these cats don't want to see him. Oh, yeah. Thanks a lot. Sir, Sire the ruler. No, I don't think Jake Paul should fight Anthony Yarde. He gonna lose. They trying to milk the cow as long as they can. If he lose, they gonna lose against a real fighter. But he gonna build his record up first. He gonna get some respect out of the boxing game before he takes on an opponent where it's an opportunity that he gonna lose. Yep. If you got money. You can easily do what Jake Paul and all them guys is doing. If you're a billionaire, man, you could put anybody in position. I had $1 billion. I could put my son in position. I could buy the TV dates, put him on TV against bums, let him knock guys out, and he'd be the best thing since sliced bread. Exactly, Bobby. You right with it. You definitely telling the truth. Anthony Jones is over. It's over, champ. Who put that boy in there with that man? I am not about to go out there and not take Jake Paul. I'm not about to go out there and not take no fighter light, because you can lose your life in the sport of boxing. At the same time, you can mess your brand up going out there messing around with somebody who not supposed to be a good boxer, and everybody thinking you a joke or thinking he a joke, and he go out there and the joke's on you, Jack. Stop it. It's over. Sad day. Now we that fixed fights being fixed, that stuff. I think that stuff is gone bye-bye. I think that stuff was, back in the days when fights were fixed. How you fix fights now, if you want to call it a fixed fight, is you fight somebody who's not on your level. So if you want to call that a fixed fight, then that's a fixed fight. You call somebody and you offer them extra money to fight you on a short notice. That's about as much as a fight can be fixed. Like, they ain't playing that. Like, you get caught tampering and doing illegal stuff, they get out here. I'm not saying you can't call somebody and tell her, hey man, I'll give you a couple of $1 million, but we don't want you to win. I'm not saying a guy won't do that. But the top guys, I don't think they're gonna do that. It's too much money in boxing really to, make dumb decisions. Like, you got guys, man, that's just they show up just to lose. So you always have them kind of guys that, ain't good, ain't really even trying to be good. They just, there to make your opponent look good or the A side look good. Yeah, I see Lomo. That's right. Yeah, you can get caught. This guy ain't nothing. I'm just gonna sit on the couch. I ain't gonna go run today. No, I still train my butt off for everybody I fought. Unfortunately, in some training camps, I was limited because I got hurt in training. And I just didn't want to pull out the fight. And it cost me. And taking fights on a short notice, because I felt obligated. And, I didn't know all the power I had. I didn't know the business like I know it now. And I took a fight on a 3-week notice, lost 36 pounds, and lost the fight. So, you live and you learn. I respect Jake Paul, y'all, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, like I say, I'm not a fan of his boxing, but I definitely appreciate him for bringing more fans to the sport of boxing. Let's think about it. We talking about Jake Paul tonight on a Sunday, 10:30 Eastern time. The big news was Lomachenko and Jake Paul. Stop it, huh? How you love that? Only in America. How Don King said, only in America, champ. Yep, Jake Paul a go-getter, Hey. And listen, longest Triller gave Jake Paul a platform, and Showtime now is giving them platform and letting them fight who he want to fight. He rolling with it, and that's the thing. Fighters got to be bosses out here,
A better version will be on that night. But congratulations, and hopefully we can get it on. You have said
is this lightweight?
No, it's heavyweight. Now in the ring, I'll show you. I will be ready.
Cheers, Rocket.
You said that you are willing to make any concession that Devin Haney wants.
Who y'all want to see Jake Paul fight next, though? We already know who most likely Lomachenko fight next. But who y'all want to see Jake Paul fight next? I mean, I don't want to see him fight Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz is going to lose if they fight. I want to see Jake Paul against Hasim Rockman Jr. Or maybe against Tommy Fury. Or says he trying to bite off more than he can chew, put him in there with Canelo. If he gonna go out like that. That's what you call going out. So next week we got my son Lil K9 fighting. But we got Ramirez versus Bovar. What a fight. And people ain't talking about that fight, but that's gonna be classic. Both fighters undefeated. Somebody old must go. And it's gonna leave. Oh yeah, Rocket, it's over. You already know what it is. Yeah, and I don't know why these guys be signing these long-term deals in the UFC with Dana White. I mean, once you know your worth, I'll be gone. I'll be like, I'm straight. I'm done. There's always ways out of contracts too. You ain't got to fall for the okie doke. First time, shame on him. Second time, shame on you. A lot of these promoters are cutthroat. Yeah, but Canelo already said right now he's not even interested in a circus show. He is not interested in a circus show right now. Yeah, when y'all tap in, y'all make sure y'all share the video, hit the like, tell a friend to tell a friend. The champ is here. Oh no, NDM3. You know what? That would that would be a nice little fight right there. You know what? That's a good call. Yeah, I hear you, SB. Jake Paul versus Roy Jones Jr. Wow. That'd be sad if Roy Jones Jr. go out there and lose to Jake Paul. That'd be a great fight because Roy Jones is not the same. And I wouldn't want Roy Jones to go out there, mess around, and lose to Jake Paul. It would hurt his stock like never before. And I still look at Roy Jones, top 10 pound for pound, best fighters in the world, greatest fighters in the world, greatest fighters of all time. That's a good card though. NDM3. No, PP. So you and my Bell saying we're gonna check with Dale. It's over. Time it there, PP. Then when y'all tap in, y'all make sure y'all whoop that trick. Whoop the like button. Y'all tap in. Jay, what up, though, my guy? Yeah, of course he did. He did that, Jay. Yeah, but Roy is not the same. So if Roy go out there and fight Jake Paul, lose, would you give credit to Jake Paul knowing that Roy Jones is not the same Roy Jones? And Roy Jones probably take that fight. And Jake Paul probably take that fight. But that's the fight. No, that'd be a good fight. Jake Paul is really the GOAT when it comes to matchmaking and showing the MMA fighters what time it is, or the YouTubers. All things are possible. He should have signed a deal to fight Roy Jones Jr. Detroit, BC, what up, my doggy? What's happening with you? Yeah, sound about right. Yeah, yep. Hey, man. Yeah. You wouldn't respect him, huh? If Jake Paul beat Roy Jones, you'd be mad at him, huh? Shoot, you would. Hey, y'all wasn't mad when Larry Holmes beat up Muhammad Ali? Mike Tyson was, though. Stop it! Man, Larry Holmes got it. Muhammad Ali told him, yeah, make him pay. And they both Muslims or Muslims. What up, AJ? Hey, well, you know what? That'll be up to Roy Jones, though. Roy Jones, all you gotta do is say no. You ain't gotta step in the ring. A lot of these fighters, though, they didn't put that money up. You know, they be thinking the money gonna stop. Oh, man, once you lose, boy, listen, that money, it slows down. It goes down. It's nowhere near the same. Yeah, I wouldn't bet against Mike Tyson either. Mike Tyson, a veteran. I wouldn't bet against nobody because you just never know. Too much stuff on the game. Too much stuff in the game. I remember Mike Tyson fought on the undercard. Well, I fought on the undercard of Mike Tyson fight, and I knew he was gonna lose to Lennox Lewis, but I wouldn't bet against him for nothing. And I could have easily won some money because Ed Too Tall Jones, who played with the Dallas Cowboys, he was there, and he was willing to bet everything on Mike Tyson. I'm like, bro, I'm a Tyson fan. That's the only reason why I ain't gonna take your money. Yep, absolutely. You ain't know that. Yeah, I fought right there in Memphis. I fought the second bout. Yeah, I got a little history in the sport of boxing, bro. I don't know, Rocket, he might be 35 years old or 55 years old. He definitely up there. Yep. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Roy Jones. Look, Roy Jones could have retired the GOAT if Roy Jones would have just made better decisions. He didn't make the same decisions that Floyd made. I had to blame it on his team. You know, somebody should have told him, no Tarver. Oh yeah, Lennox was good. Lennox got to get a lot of credit to Emmanuel Stewart because Emmanuel Stewart put a lot of work in him and helped him develop the way he developed. You own some Spider Moose. We got 38 likes, y'all. We should be at 40 now. I hear you, Spider Moose. What a day! What a day! My days be busy on Sunday. Y'all go make sure y'all check out the live sparring earlier. L. Spence got on Roy Jones and Tarver. Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that post, Anthony Jones. I didn't know he was talking about Roy Jones too, though. Yeah, I don't know how you gonna beat up your child hero though. You know, if he your child hero and you know he passed his prime, leave it alone. Let's not go there. Why would you beat up on a senior citizen anyway? We all we got. Young people, old people. It's definitely over with. NDM3 said, do you think Boost is going to take over boxing? I don't know. He got a good chance to, do some things for real. Oh, wow. I don't know why you talking about on Ray Jones, Anthony Jones. Oh, yeah, I feel you. All is well, my dog. We got 39 likes. Let's get to that 40. Holla at your boy. Wow. Oh, yeah. It is what it is. You got to fight who's your number one guy, It's definitely a hurt game. Appreciate all the likes for everybody that tapped in and hit the like button. I appreciate y'all 100%. Oh, yeah, y'all know y'all history a little bit on here, I see. All is well, fellas. All is well. I don't know. We about to see how long they last in the game. BLK. I always like a fresh air of breath. And BLK, hey, they sure got Adrian Bronner out the hole. And Terrence Crawford, he jumped on the team quick. Especially they reached out to him and threw him that bag. You got to roll with the punches. Go where they want you at. That's right. When y'all tap in, y'all hit the like button. Exactly. ND3. Yep. And I don't think, hey, look, Crawford wasn't taking that chance right now. No way. People want to blame Errol Spence for the fight not happening. But shoot, if you're gonna blame somebody, blame both of them. It takes two to make a thing go right. Dun-dun. It takes two to make it hard. It's like, yeah. Oh, I don't know about no gold curves bracelets. I don't know. You got me on that one. You got the wrong one, baby. Oh, AJ said, "Oh, that's why they mad. What's wrong with them, y'all? That's why they mad." Yep, it's a dirty game, champ. Spider Moose is a dirty game, bro. AJ, it's a dirty game. NDM3 is a dirty game, y'all. Bobby Smitty. Moose, Rocket, D. Everybody alive. Bell, Wrangler. After Jones say blame Bud, tuna fish, and DJ never had no problems negotiating his whole career. Bob says Bub is stubborn person, difficult to negotiate with. Blame EJ for what? Mm-hmm. I hear you, my dog. That's right. Hey, Jay. Yeah, hey Bobby Smitty. I bought a watch off of Hutch's wrist for 10,000. He was like, "Yeah, man, I got a watch that's like this watch, but it's better." And I said, "You do?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Show it to me." Showed it to me. I bought it right off his wrist. This was a few years ago. This was about 5, 6 years ago. Bobby Smitty. Hutchins was a good dude. I don't know, AJ. We'll find out. I mean, remember, Lomachenko and just fought yesterday, so they talking about setting the fight up. But we'll know something definitely tomorrow. Yeah, Hutch did look out for people. That watch was classic. The one I bought from him, yeah, he was cool. People was like he was, treating me real good. You know, yeah, he was all right. He had respect for me. I respected him for sure, for sure. Yeah, it's a dirty game, man. You just can't trust any and everybody. Jesus Christ is the way. Oh yeah, congratulations, Anthony. Appreciate you, man. May God bless you and your family in Jesus Christ's name. Say your prayers, my brother. One love. Yeah, it's a dirty game, man. You just don't know who to trust nowadays. It's over. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all tap in. We got 4, 5, 6 more people just tapped in. People tapping out. People tapping in. Oh, for sure. AJ. Absolutely. And multiply, Bobby. Rocket is over. It's been over. How long? Not long, champ. And this the recap. Jake Paul did it again. Lomachenko, he's back. Devin Haney, looks like him and Lomachenko gonna get it on in 2023. And Zepeda beat JoJo Diaz. And it's over. It's over. JoJo just been on a losing streak. It's like he's the gatekeeper now. We gonna find out, Jones. Jones said Dev gonna retire Loma chicken, huh? I don't think Lomo is chicken. Lomo fight everybody. He had a lot of heart. One fight he should have took is that Teofimo Lopez fight. And he hadn't fought in over a year. Maybe it was 2 years. I know he was rusty in the mud. And that's how he lost them titles. Then Teofimo Lopez lost some titles to George Kambosos, and George Kambosos lost it to Devin Haney. And that's where we stand at now. Oh yeah, fighters don't be thinking they just be money hungry. Or they be wearing their heart on their sleeve or on their glove. If it don't make dollars, sometimes it don't make sense. But sometimes even if it make dollars, it still don't make sense. I must agree to disagree, Ant. I must agree to disagree, Ant. Hey, but it is what it is. So we done had some good fights though over the year. I mean, the week what the girls put on for the weekend: Carissa Shields, Elisa Baumgartner, who else? Oh yeah, even Micaiah Myers. She fought good too, though. She did good, and Savannah Marshall. So even though you had some that had to win, you had some that had to lose. At the end of the day, hey, it was a good girl card. Then you had Caleb Plant with probably the knockout of the year. So and then you had Deontay Wilder bouncing back from his loss to Tyson Fury. So I mean, boxing wasn't a bad year for boxing in 2022. But I believe 2023 is going to be better because we're going to for sure either get the fight between Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, or either we're not going to get it. How long? Not for long. Definitely when y'all tap in, y'all whoop the like button. You might be on to something, AJ. I can't remember, my bro. So Rigo did that promo for the Lomo fight. That's what Bobby Smitty said. Rigo did the promo for the Lomo fight with him eating ice cream. Lomo made him pay for all those scoops. I hear you, boss man. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Let's go, champ. It's over. Y'all make sure I hit the like button. When y'all tap in, share the channel with your friends in them. Ooh, it's been a long night. Anthony Jones says, I don't want to hear he too old or small when he get messed up. Floyd beat the brakes off Canelo, and Canelo outweighed him by 18 pounds in the ring. Bobby Smitty say, I'm glad Dev got real weight now, so they can't play him to the side anymore. He has the belts. That's right. But they say belts collect dust, though. And I just disagree. My belt don't collect dust. I keep that boy shiny. You hear me? You stay shining, boy, like the whining, boy. Y'all hit the like button, fellas. Hit the like button when y'all tap in. It's the champ. It's the one and only. Old money still spent. Oldest world champ in German way history. As usual, to this day. And Bomb Squad voice to this day. Bobby Smitty. Or can I say Smitty Bobby? Jones Anthony. Man, what a night. I don't know. Maybe he might fight Deontay Wilder. Who knows? I don't know who's fighting next, but whoever he fight next, I hope it's on free TV. Because they trying to put everything on pay-per-view. And it's killing the sport. Yes, sir. So, yeah. Take Jake Paul serious now, y'all. He knows who to fight. He's a great matchmaker. Better matchmaker than actually fighter. Better businessman than actually matchmaker. So, yeah. Shout out to Jake Paul and his team. Jalen Love, former Crunk fighter. Vasiliy Lomachenko, back in the game. Devin Haney on deck. And Zepeda. You know, hey, what a night for boxing. Another great night for boxing. And it's on to the next. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all say y'all prayers before y'all go to sleep tonight, man. Give God his, because he sure give y'all yours. Till next time, it's over. Stop it. Appreciate y'all.